Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah Eisen, and I'm a 20-year-old entrepreneur. I love sharing tips on entrepreneurship and how I'm helping others to build their businesses, especially businesses that will impact and help others around the world. So in this video, I will be talking about failure and why it is so important as an entrepreneur. The journey of failing is really the journey of entrepreneurship and ultimately the journey of life. Whether you look at it this way or not, failure is an amazing tool for entrepreneurship because it helps you really grow. If you look at it the right way and your mindset is correct about it, you will grow and succeed through failure. If you think about it, anything that has been hard in your life or you've seen as a failure is actually where you grew the most. Nobody says, wow, my life was so good, I grew so much through that really amazing thing. No, it's like, wow, that was so hard, life was really tough, but you know what, I actually grew a lot, or I see how I grew a lot through that. If that time didn't happen, I wouldn't have been where I am now because I learned from that and I reevaluated where I was. So failure is a big part of entrepreneurship and getting to where you want to go. Something I love to remember as I am focusing on failure and embracing it is if you don't go out and do something, you'll never know whether or not it will work for you. You'll never know, is this going to help me get to where I'm going? So embracing the failures, for me, I failed with my first two business ideas in entrepreneurship at 17 years old. I failed. But if I didn't take the time to look at that as a failure and process it, and be like, okay, what did I do wrong here? Where is this taking me now? What can I learn from this situation and move on to the next? I would have just seen it as a failure and I would still be in the same rut I was in when it wasn't working for me. So use those problems, use what you think is a hard time to launch you forward into the best time of your life. Like every time there's something harder, like the hardest thing in your life, there's going to be the best thing right over that hump. So you got to learn to go through it, grow through that struggle, grow through that failure to get to the best part on the other side. If you don't go and do it, you'll never know if it'll work. You won't know if you will be able to succeed in that space that you're afraid of. The key to embracing failure and moving on from it is to reflect and let your brain rationalize the good and the bad from that struggle, from that failure, from that moment where you felt like nothing was going to help you. You have to let your brain reflect on that and rationalize through the problem. When you do that, it empowers you to take that good and use it in your next step. Take it into your next journey and learn from the bad. Let that bad go and move on. When you embrace your comfort zone, you'll never move forward. Break that box, get out of that box and fail forward, and that's when you'll start seeing success. That opportunity is given to you so you can learn and meet the success head on with lots of knowledge and things you have learned from the past. And when you hit that success, you'll be able to celebrate it, use that momentum to go into the next maybe thing that you're afraid of and see if it will be a failure or another success. It will help you continue growing. It's just each step forward because life's not perfect and it's not always going to roll smoothly. So you have to learn to embrace the struggles, the bumps, the challenges, and use them to launch you to the amazing part of life right around the corner. A simple process I have learned that helps me keep going through it is learn. Soak in everything you can. Read self-development books. Learn from other entrepreneurs that are further ahead than you. People that have already gone where you want to go. Learn as much as you can. Never think you know enough. Always assume you can learn more. And then, once you have learned, take what you learn and do. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't sit there and rationalize it all out and plan and strategize. Just do. And that is when you'll get over that fear and go out and do it. I talk a little bit about fear and how you can overcome that in one of my first videos. I will have that link below. But once you have done that, once you go out and do it, you'll be able to see then, like, okay, did this not work for me? Why did this not work? Or you'll see, okay, wow, I was so afraid of something that ultimately was amazing and better than I could ever imagine. And that's often the case that you will find, is things are way better than you think in your mind. So go out and do, then come back, process it, reflect on it, think on it. That's when you do the thinking. Not before you do something, but after you do something, you think about it. Not in a, oh wow, that was really bad, what did I do wrong? But more in a, okay, that didn't go as I expected it. Why did it not? Was I expecting too much? Ask yourself lots of questions, kind of from a reflective standpoint, not from a beat yourself down standpoint. Just looking at it from a point of view where you're looking at the problem as a problem instead of emotionally attaching it to you and what you did wrong. So think of it as, you know, kind of something outside of you, and it will help you reflect on it, and then you can take back the things you learned for yourself and use them for the next day. And when you do that, you're learning a lot more. So you're back in that circle. There's just this circle. You're learning again, and you start taking from other people with what you have learned from yourself, and continue developing and growing your knowledge and taking that next step. So once you've learned, you go out and do from that step, and then you reflect, learn some more, and you just keep doing that. And that's how you will continue growing up and higher and higher and higher, and achieve a better knowledge and be able to help more people, build your business, build your relationships. There's an endless amount of things you can apply this to and really see things grow. If this video helped you in any way, go ahead and give a comment below what stuck out to you, what you learned from this video. If you have any thoughts on failing and why you think it's great or not so great, go ahead and comment that below. I love learning and hearing from you guys. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel and helps me get this message out to more people. My mission here is to help as many people as possible, empowering them to have a great life and become the best versions of themselves possible, so they can help more people around the world. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe, because I will be posting lots more videos on personal development and how I have grown through my entrepreneurship journey.